How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the American Express Gold Card, and we're going to go over all of the Gold Card's benefits along with if this card would be right for you. Let's get started. And just as a quick reminder, go down there and hit the like button and comment on this video. It helps the video out in YouTube's algorithm and it'll share it to more people. And if you've seen a couple of my videos and aren't subscribed yet and do like the videos, make sure you go down there and hit the subscribe button along with the alert bell so you know every time I post. So let's get into the American Express Gold Card. I like to think of the American Express Gold Card as a kind of mid-tier intermediate level card for travelers and people that spend a decent amount of money on food, because this card does have great point multipliers for food categories and travel, which we'll get into in a little bit. This card earns you American Express membership reward points, and if you watched one of my earlier videos on the Chase Sapphire Preferred, these points have a value around the same as Chase's points. So you can get anywhere from 1 cent per point to 2+ cents per points for your points, depending on how you redeem them. So let me just give you a quick example. Say you had 50,000 points in your American Express account, you could redeem that for, say, a flight with one of their travel partners for about a $750 value. So those 50,000 points equal roughly $750 if you were to transfer them to, say, a domestic airline that they partner with. Now, there are other ways to get a lot more value for your points, such as using the points to transfer to other airlines and book first class and business class tickets. You can get some really great value from your points if you do use your points that way. All right, so now that we've given a brief overview of the American Express Gold Card, we're gonna go into their website and actually look at every single benefit of this card. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, we are on American Express's website and we have the Gold Card overview right here. So you can see right away, you get 4 times the points at restaurants worldwide, 3 times the points for flights booked directly with airlines, and 1 times points on all other purchases. I wouldn't recommend using this card for any other purchases because you could get another card with better point multipliers or better cash back. And just as a note, those 4 times points at restaurants worldwide are up to $25,000 per year. And in the fine text here, if you might have missed it, you actually get 4 times the points on US supermarkets as well. So 4 times points on restaurants and supermarkets. Everyone is buying food, so this card is pretty much good for everybody because you're getting the 4 times points at restaurants and supermarkets. So just as a quick note, this isn't a typical credit card. This is what we call a charge card. So charge cards don't really have limits and you're not supposed to keep a balance, or rather you can't keep a balance on the charge card. So these 3 cards to the left, the American Express Platinum, the Gold, and the Green card, they are all charge cards. So they are not your typical credit card. So you guys can actually see the sign-up bonus for this card is 50,000 points right now, which is a really good bonus. So as I said before, those 50,000 points can be worth anywhere from $500 to $1,000+ based on the way you redeem those points. So you do only get those 50,000 points if you spend $4,000 within your first 3 months of having this card on the card. So there are ways to get to those $4,000. Ideally, you would just want to put all your purchases on that card. And this is only really a good card for you to get if you are spending that $4,000 to get the sign-up bonus. I wouldn't recommend going out and buying random things just to get to that $4,000. And one thing to note on this card, the annual fee is $250. So that is a thing you have to consider, and you have to actually do some calculations to see if this card is right for you based off of your spending. You can watch one of my previous videos to figure out how to do this yourself. I'll also link you to a calculator that's pretty easy to use that another YouTuber actually made. So I'll link that below and you can just put in your numbers and it should calculate whether or not this card is worth it for you. Okay, so you see these 3 credits here that almost make up for that annual fee if you do use them. So we'll go over them a little bit. So this first dining credit, they say it's worth up to $120. Earn up to a total of $10 in statement credits monthly when you pay with this card at participating restaurants. So we'll see below in a second what those restaurants actually are. You also get an airline fee credit up to $100. So every year you get to pick an airline. I fly with United mostly, so I'll probably pick United for this credit. You can use it for anything from check bags to food on the plane. I think the only things you really can't use it for are booking actual flights, and Wi-Fi for some reason doesn't work on the plane. Most of the time it's because some other provider actually provides the internet on the plane and it's not the actual air carrier. And there's also this hotel credit up to $100 if you book with their hotel collection. I'm not too familiar with that, but apparently you can get up to $100 in hotel credits when you stay 2 consecutive nights at one of these hotel collection hotels. So we'll go down again, and I'm not going to spend any time on this. It's basically just a kind of mock scenario that American Express came up with. If you're spending this much and you travel this much, here's how many points you're able to earn. So if you want to actually read this, just pause right now. So we'll go down farther, and this is more on that dining credit. So $120 dining credit. Earn up to a total of 10 instatement credits, and this is good for Grubhub, Seamless, Cheesecake Factory, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, Box, and Shake Shack locations. So for example, say I go to Shake Shack every month and I use this card to buy my Shake Shack. Up to $10 per month, I'll get reimbursed by American Express for those Shake Shack purchases. So that works with Shake Shack and any of the ones I just listed. And what's cool about this is Grubhub and Seamless are on there. So if you guys don't know, those are like DoorDash and Uber Eats. They're delivery services. So if you guys use those once a month, you can just get $10 back for free just by using this card. So as I said before, there's 4 times points at US supermarkets as well. Now this does not include wholesalers such as Costco. So you have to be careful with that. It includes kind of normal supermarkets, Safeway, Giant, Kroger, whatever's near you and local. So you can see the $100 airline fee credit right here. I went over that. Basically, feel free to check your bags or in-flight meals on us. I think airplane bottles and alcohol are good for this credit as well. So feel free to use them on that if you would like. There are other benefits of this card. I'm not going to go into full depth, but you can see all of them on their website. There's preferred seating, so maybe you want tickets to that special concert and you want to make sure you get them before they sell out. They have special deals with companies for that. No foreign transaction fees, which is nice because this is a travel credit card that is expected. There are other featured travel benefits like this hotel collection, and there's also cool things such as car rental, loss and damage insurance, and there's other insurances that are included in this card. And one last thing, there's some shopping benefits. I'm not too familiar with them, but that includes the ticket pre-sales and other things like that. So we really quickly just went over all the main benefits of the American Express Gold Card, and I know some of you might be wondering why there's this rose gold card on my screen over here. This rose gold card is actually a limited edition Amex gold card, and it's currently not available. So I do think in the future that they might release this rose gold card again, but it is just another variation. It's nothing different, same benefits, same everything. So just to recap, this card gets you 4 times points at restaurants and supermarkets, 3 times points for flights, 1 times point on everything else, and these points can be worth anywhere from 1 cent per point to 2+ cents per point. The sign-up bonus is $50,000 currently. You might be able to find some better if you do some searching around the internet for reward offers or referrals or stuff of that nature. And remember, I'll put the link below to that calculator if you do want to see if this card could be great for you and can earn you money. Don't forget to go down and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like and comment, it really helps the video out, and I'll definitely respond to all of the comments on this video. If you have any questions on the Amex Gold Card, feel free to put them down below. Have a good one, everybody.